Really?
I don't like this new format.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's not a podcast at all.
No.
Camera isn't on.
Welcome to Facebook for the Blind, your look at the downfall of Western civilization through the best memes we can find each week.
All right, everybody, welcome to Facebook. I can't do it. It's Derek part. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Facebook for the Blind. How are you doing? Good. I didn't give you time to answer. Boom.
Woo!
Woo! And there was some news this week. Some things happened. People did things. Other people said some things, and that made people upset who said other things. Lots of people died. And we have a new Supreme Court justice who is a black woman for the first time in the history of the United States of America.
Woo!
With that said, let's get started with the memes. I don't know what you're about to see. Oh, yes, it's working class pride. This is a picture of a wood panel wall, that cheap veneer bullshit. And it says, some of y'all never had walls like this, and it really shows. And
that's my family's basement growing up, Mike.
I want you to know that my walls looked like this when I was in undergrad and first started doing stand-up comedy in Champaign. That was like 2016. So 2014, something like that. Not even long ago. This is a picture of a raccoon eating spaghetti, and it says, "Eat the spaghetti to forgetty, you're regretty." Hang on, I have to let George in. Don't look at yourselves. All right.
You're gonna get feedback.
Yeah, you're
This is from Renaissance Dan at Mr. Dr. Esquire, friend of the show, who says, to everyone who wrote, quote, "stay cool," end quote, in my middle school yearbook, I have some devastating news.
You turn your volume like all the way down. Or put our headphones.
I did not stay cool. Fucking Sober has a picture of a board meeting here, and one person says, anything to add before the next agenda point? And this guy says, I don't think you guys truly appreciate that I'm doing all of this completely sober. Which is what it feels like to be sober.
Unlike the soup party.
With a what?
I said,
the soup party
unlike
is
the soup
not
party.
sober.
The soup party is not sober. Yes.
It does not sound sober.
Lighter.
This is a picture of this is a 4-panel comic of the heart talking to the brain. And the heart says, brain, you need to relax. And brain says, I don't know how. And the heart says, it's easy like this. And just lays down. And the brain says, okay, like this. And it starts shaking everywhere. And the heart says, what? No, not at all like that. And then the brain holds up a sign that says things I failed at, and it's a list. And it says like this. And the heart goes, oh my God, no. Yeah. This is go fuck yourself. The picture of a guy on a horse, and this other guy says, why don't you get off your high horse? And then there's a close-up of the horse who's like blazed as fuck, and he just says, what? Horse is high as balls. Trash Can Paul, friend of the show, thanks for listening. Sorry about tonight. It's a picture of a guy in bed, and it says, sorry, or tomorrow I'm finally going to realize my full potential and start working hard to achieve my goals. But first, I'm going to scheme for a while and then tell everyone about my plans just to flex a little bit, and then we'll see if I have any energy left after that. Trash Can Paul, coming in strong this week, says, is your child texting about Machine Gun Kelly? And then there's a code. It's cracking the code for you so you can check up on your kids. CME, if your kid's texting that, it means covering my ears. HGR, if your kid is texting HGR, could be about Machine Gun Kelly, stands for horrible guitar riff. And DCC, you see that one, look out, it means distasteful cover of a classic. Uh-oh, TBT is Travis Barker time. SMH is should have married Halsey. I don't get that one. Dad means songs about drugs, and WTF. Everybody knows WTF, warped tour failure. Joke Czar, friend of the show, Joke Czar, has a picture of a guy with a knife sticking out of his chest. And it says, when you expect the worst and the worst happens, but you're happy because you expected correctly. Hey, George, you got some memes, my dude?
I did, but I was gonna give up and eat soup. Like
Your soup.
Give me a second.
Oh,
Who made
so
this?
this is a picture of a woman in lingerie holding a blanket up to her face, and it says, "Work blankets are here to save you from your dreaded post-cum cleanup."
Oh.
Probably a good thing you're talking through that one. But they're here if you need to buy them.
Oh.
Roa at row a boat says, as this tweet, "Boss, why do you need to leave work early?" Me, bro, I am straight up not having a good time. I saw this. I couldn't believe this. Eric, you're the librarian. Maybe you can research this one for me. Music fact: the song "Lean on Me" was written by Bill Withers after he spilled some lean on himself. Glow fuck yourself again. We love you, glow fuck yourself, even though sometimes you have memes I don't like. As Special Agent Mike Hunt, his real name, says, "It will never stop being funny to me." And there's a picture of salvia. It says, "It will never stop being funny to me that the most powerful and unpleasant psychedelic drug on earth was briefly legal and being sold in gas stations, and high school kids were lining up to have the worst 5 minutes of their life." This shit was crazy. Like, people were straight buying it from the gas station and losing their shit for 5 minutes. My cousins did that shit. This is a picture of a famous Garth Brooks album, except Garth Brooks album, but it's Goofy instead of Garth Brooks, and it says Garsh Brooks, and then at the bottom the name of the album is Yuck in the Wind. Yuck. Garsh Brooks. Fun fact: I actually went to divinity school with Garth Brooks' oldest daughter.
Interesting. What was
Jokes
she like?
are, she's nice. Jokes are, says, "Some people masturbate more than they brush their teeth." And the first comment says, "Who the fuck brushes their teeth 15 times a day?" Yeah, this depends on how you read it. Either you could be like, "Wow, some people don't brush their teeth a lot," or you could be like, "Wow, some people are really cranking it." Jokes are, once again, this is a Reddit confession, and it says, "My mom hooks up with my friends." And friend of the show, Panzerhawk, coming through, says, "Hey man, I'm sorry to hear. If you need a friend to talk about it, I got you." When I read it now, it sounds like he's making a play for this guy's mother, but I don't think that was how he meant it.
That's how I
Consciously.
No, I think he was just being cool. Like, "Hey man, I'll talk to you about it and be your friend and fuck your mom." So this is a picture of a box of Sonic the Hedgehog curry, and it's blue. And it says, and then there's a picture of a plate with rice next to this blue, like Sonic blue curry, and it says, "Babe, are you okay? You barely touched your Sonic limited edition curry." This is a picture of a man kneeling next to a fire with his hand on a cat, and it says, "The word homeowner has the word meow in it. Good luck pronouncing it correctly ever again." And I'll be damned, it sure does say homeowner. That's so fun to say. Try it, homeowner. This is a picture of the Terminator. It's like a meme. It's a meme that gets thrown around a lot. It's a little girl crying under a desk and a Terminator hunting her. And in this case, the little girl is labeled right wingers, and the Terminator is labeled their own imaginations. They're always inventing shit to be scared of. Okay, this is a little bit of a walk. I'm going to need you to walk with me, talk with me. This is from my friend Elliot, friend of the show. Elliot, thanks for listening. He wants us to know that the mayor of the North Pole, Alaska, is a man who legally changed his name to Santa Claus. I'm going to say that again. The mayor of North Pole, Alaska, is a man who legally changed his name to Santa Claus, looks exactly like Santa Claus, and is also a big Bernie Medicare for All guy. He's now running for Congress against Sarah Palin. And then there's pictures of this Santa Claus person whose name is Santa Claus, and he is the mayor of North Pole, Alaska.
Yes.
In one of the comments, somebody put the famous Jeb Bush meme where he's like got his arms wide triumphantly over the map, and it's like, oops, all Jeb. And he won the whole electoral college. And then it says, if someone could make this but with Santa, that would be nice. And I want you to see the way that they did this. They just put this picture of Santa Claus right behind Jeb, and their faces are very close to each other. Yolanda Parody. Yolanda Parody says, this still sends me. And on the left, there's two pictures on the left. It says boy names, but for girls. And there's a picture of the woods for some reason. And then the next picture is a picture of a little girl, and it just says Richard. This says biblically accurate skateboard. And a bunch of skateboards fused together. I want you to know I really appreciated this meme because the biblically accurate angels fucking send me every single time. Oh, I kind of zipped over this, but it's not that interesting. It's not news. Only 3 hedge funds beat the S&P 500 in 2021. 35 politicians beat the S&P 500. Yeah, they're insider trading. Big fucking news. We hate them. Ja to Solid says, police got behind me and my next left was the cemetery. I turned in that cemetery and he turned in too. And I went to somebody named Jerry and Jerry's grave and I broke down crying. And I'm sorry, Jerry, I was in a jam. And the first comment says, I give anyone reading this permission to use my grave to lie to cops. And second that all damn day. Please use my death to lie to the police. Trash Can Paul has a picture of fruit salad, and it says the cantaloupe is spreading its shit-ass flavor onto all the other fruit. Trash Can Paul, you get fear of going out, which is a thing I have. It's a great page on Instagram. If you're not following Fear of Going Out, just seriously fuck off. They reposted Zach Silberberg, friend of the show, who says, I like dropping bombshells on my therapist in the last few minutes, so it feels like we're ending each session on a cliffhanger. My therapist friends did not like that. The philosopher shirt. This is fucking great. Says, everyone, wow, humanities degrees are pointless. Also, everyone, how was I supposed to know the news was fake? This is talking to people. This blew my mind when I talked to people who just didn't understand fucking basic statistics and the way that data can be skewed. And I mean, like pedestrian fucking, freshman year shit blew my mind. But they went to Christian colleges. Salad Dazed. Yes. Friend of the show, Salad Dazed, has this picture of Peter Parker. I think this is from the first Spider-Man movie, and he's got glasses on and a gray hoodie, and he just looks really normal, and his hair is combed over to the side. Very vanilla picture here. And it says, if the hardcore band's guitarist looks like this, you are about to die in that pit. Those of us who survived the 90s remember that. We don't have to do these things. We get to do these things, it says. And then it's just little pictures of animals looking all sad. I get to answer my stupid fucking emails. I get to think about what I want to do with my life. This is a picture of Kermit on fire. I get to feel my feelings. And then a fat, sad cat says, and I get to make a meal and do the dishes. Okay, this is actually the last thing I'm going to talk about.
Uh-oh.
Your microphone went out, Michael.
I guess it was the last thing he was going to talk about.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm back.
You're back now.
This is now the last thing that I'm going to talk about. It says, it's a picture of a couple laying on a mattress on the floor, looking at a television that's on a cardboard box. And it says, I'll take this over an expensive night out any day. And at first you think it's really sweet. But if you look at the television, you'll see that there is a GIF on this television of a blue bowling ball behind a bowling pin with eyes. And that's all I'm going to say about that GIF. If you want to see the GIF, you can search bowling ball sex pin GIF. I would definitely put bowling ball pin and the word sex somewhere in there. And then this is a picture of the main, I don't remember his name, but Mr. Incredible from The Incredibles. And it says people who don't know on the left, and it's all in color. And then it says people who know on the right, and it's black and white, and his eyes are just black holes, and he's fucking dead. Because those of us who know that this picture here, it says I'll take this over an expensive night out any day, is not a good picture. This is fucking awful. All because of the bowling ball sex pin GIF. And then my post of the most, I already showed you. Really important. Garfield's dad has a whole turkey in his mouth, or a chicken. What do we think? That's a turkey.
Turkey.
Too big to be a chicken. Yeah. And then it says, I'm driving with do not disturb on, and this is the automated message that you get. And it says, if this is urgent, reply urgent to send your notification through with your original message. And the first person replies urgent. Because this is a very urgent picture of Garfield's dad with a whole turkey in his mouth. And honestly, if I was driving and somebody sent me that picture and didn't send urgent, then honestly, we're gonna have to fucking talk. Urgent text message right there. And that has been an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Love you, George.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you all for being here for the 50th episode of Facebook for the Blind.
Oh, fucking episode.
Oops, all Michael.
Thank you, Michael. Couldn't have done it without you. Literally.
Good job, Michael.
Yeah, great work.
Wants to show me. I don't know, man. Every piece of technology I have touched today has exploded. You sure you want me messing with this? I mean, I guess.
It's no different than any other.
Thanks for listening to an episode of Facebook for the Blind. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Really?
I don't like this new format.
Yeah.
It's almost like it's not a podcast at all.
No,
His camera isn't on.
it's not.
It is, however, being recorded. So,
Thank God. Thank God somebody is recording.
I've been talking a lot of shit about my job and company directly.
Did anyone tell you that we're live streaming to Facebook right now and the police are on the way?
Oh, cool. The police. Oh, wait, I forgot.
We heard somebody was talking shit about their job.
No, podcasts are illegal now. That's what